It's an age-old question. Does getting older mean getting wiser? Susan Spencer may have the answer.
In the world of Instagram fashion, it's now fashionable to follow 68-year-old Lynn Slater.
A journalist asked me once, "What do you think about age and getting older?" I said, "Just look at my photos. I'm performing it."
Her performance is a hit. From lucrative big-name partnerships
This looks very, very chic.
to 750,000 Instagram followers. Her mission, show young people that getting old isn't bad, it's badass.
This is a great quote. I'm not 20. I don't want to be 20, but I'm really freaking cool.
Yep, exactly.
That's how you feel.
Yes.
A retired professor with a PhD in social welfare, Slater says she'd never have had the guts to do any of this 30 years ago. But age changes everything.
For me, the number one thing is that you really don't care what other people think about you. It's the most freeing, fabulous thing.
Do you think that the wisdom that you've gained with age is a big part of what enables you to do what you're doing today?
I think if you use the definition of wisdom, which is the combination of knowledge, experience, and developing good judgment, absolutely.
Does older really mean wiser?
Usually, yes.
Geriatric psychiatrist Dr. Dilip Jeste studies wisdom at the University of California in San Diego. He co-created the San Diego Wisdom Scale, which measures decision-making, self-reflection, emotional regulation, and other components of wisdom. Those who score higher are generally older.
We become happier as we get older. We become more satisfied with life. We have better control over emotions. We become more self-reflective. And this is all based on empirical scientific studies.
It would be hard to become wise at the age of 10, for example, because you wouldn't know that much about life and about the world. But over the years, we gather information about people, about cultures, about different kinds of experiences. And it's that basis that allows us the opportunity to become wiser about life.
Professor Laura Carstensen heads up the Stanford Center on Longevity at Stanford University, dedicated to improving century-long lives.
If you could go back in time and have a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what advice would you give that 20-year-old person?
The first word that comes to my mind would be chill, to tell my younger self it'll be okay, not to worry so much.
Do you feel like you personally have gotten wiser as you've gotten older?
No. I guess I would be suspect of any individual who describes themselves as wise. It's almost by definition.
That's not wise, yeah.
Right.
I don't think every old person is wise, and I don't think you automatically get wise when you're old. You have to want it. You have to pursue it.
You have to work at it.
Yes, you do.
And working at it, says Lynn Slater, is the wisest thing to do.
So when the Who sang, "I hope I die before I get old," they had it wrong?
Yes. I like to quote David Bowie. Aging is when you become the person you always should have been.